What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Classic Chronicles. I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend and is ready to conquer the week that is. And speaking of weeks, man, I got a hell of a lot of stuff coming up the next couple of weeks, man. Uh, so this week I get to attend two early screenings. One for Locked, which is on Wednesday, and then the other for Novocaine, which is on Friday. And then next week got both Monday Night Raw and NXT coming to Madison Square Garden, both back to back nights. I will be there, man. And of course, at the end of the month, man, another trip around the sun. So yeah, busy couple of weeks for you, boy. But we're not here to talk about any of that other stuff. But what we are here to talk about is some wrestling, and I'm going to be covering the Elimination Chamber pay per view, which went down which went down Saturday night at the Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. All right, so there's a lot to get to and a lot to break down, so let's get to it, man. Kicking off the night, we had the Women's Elimination Chamber match, which the winner of that match would face either Rhea Ripley or Io Shirai at WrestleMania 41, and Rhea Ripley and Io Shirai for the WWE Women's Championship, Women's World Championship, is going down tonight on Raw. So we'll have to see how that pans out. But the Women's Elimination Chamber participants were Bianca Belair, Naomi, Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, Bailey, and Roxanne Perez. And before Naomi can make her entrance into the Elimination Chamber, she was attacked by Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill, this is her first appearance since being taken out in November of last year due to an attack. And she came back to exact her revenge on who she believes attacked her, and that was Naomi. We'll have to also see how Bianca Belair plays into this because as Naomi was being attacked, uh, Bianca Belair was already inside her elimination chamber pod, and it and could not make the save for Bianca Belair. Could not make the save for Naomi, I should say. I'm sorry. And But anyway, speaking of Bianca Belair, she won the Elimination Chamber after pinning Liv Morgan. And Liv Morgan, there's a photo of her going on around online where she's showing off her battle scars, and just gnarly, man. Yeah, hopefully she's not doing too bad after the Elimination Chamber. But man, it looks like Bianca Belair will either be facing Rhea Ripley or Io Shirai. Io Sky for the women WWE Women's World Championship. Still call her Io Shirai, but oh man, what hats off to all of those women who competed in the Elimination Chamber. And then next up, we had a women's tag team match in which Nia Jax and Candice LeRae took on Tiffany Stratton and Toronto's own Trish Stratus. Nice little homecoming for Trish, and Trish and Tiffany ended up picking up the win over Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Next up, what I believe to be a match of the year candidate in 2025. No, the year is still young, but my God, what a war this was! Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in an unsanctioned match. I mean, you had it all. You had it all. Tables, barbed wire chairs, everything, man. Just everything that you would. And Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn have been doing this song and dance for 20 years together, man, across multiple promotions. And every time they get in there, it's absolutely special. And last night was no exception. Kevin Owens ended up picking up the win over Sami Zayn, and just after the match, when you thought the beatings were going to continue at the hands of Kevin Owens on Sammy, Randy Orton makes the save for Sammy. Randy had been taken out by Kevin Owens as well with a package pile driver, and and so it looks like Randy Orton and Kevin Owens will be facing each other at WrestleMania 41. Then in the then you had next up we had the men's elimination chamber match, which determined who would face Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Championship at WrestleMania 41 because Jey Uso already selected Gunther, who is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion over on Raw. So this is to determine who would face Cody Rhodes on the SmackDown side of things, and the participants included CM Punk, Damian Priest, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, uh, Seth Rollins, and the incomparable John Cena. So what a great men's elimination chamber match it was. So many underlying stories, the hatred that CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Drew McIntyre all had for each other, and just everything. It just great cinema. And Logan Paul, you add Logan Paul into the mix, who's already hated for hardcore fans would say that Logan Paul doesn't belong in the wrestling ring. He's just a troll. He's just doing this for fun, man. But hey, like it or hate him, man, he has taken to the business naturally, and he's doing his thing. And I enjoy Logan Paul performing, man. You gotta have it all when you're in there. You can't just be able to talk on the mic and be able to wrestle. You gotta be able to do all of those things. And Logan Paul is exceptional at all of those things. And and oh, I'm sorry about that. And well, okay, so it came down in the end to John Cena and CM Punk, and the renewal of an absolute classic rivalry from 2011, man, in which CM Punk walked out with the WWE Championship, and the whole controversy surrounding that. It felt so good to see those two mix it up again, and I hope during John Cena's last run that he does get another singles match with CM Punk, uh, and to kind of close out his career, man, because those two had an incredible rivalry, man. And it was all good last night. It hit me right in the feels, seeing those two mix it up inside the Elimination Chamber. But okay, but that wasn't the whole story. John Cena is on his way to WrestleMania 41 to face Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Championship. But there is a very, very big element that we are going to talk about, and boy, was it a shocker, man. John Cena is officially heel, man. He's a bad guy. For the first time since 2003. He started out his career as a heel, but then quickly got over as a babyface, and now in that incredible 23-year run as a 20-year run, no 22-year run as a babyface, man. Just it was so cool to see John's vicious side come out. The Rock came out and wanted Cody Rhodes to kind of be his corporate champion, sort of what they did with The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin back in 2001, where Stone Cold Steve Austin aligned himself with Vince McMahon, something that you never thought you would see, and now they're doing it all these years later with John Cena aligning himself with The Rock, and John Cena becoming a bad guy, man. It was a shocker to see, man. Cody Rhodes got all bloodied up, man. It was just an incredible sight to see, man. And John at the Elimination Chamber press conference when they tried to ask him about him being a heel. He walked out and he grabbed the mic like he was going to talk, but then he just dropped it and walked out of the press conference. Um, so right now, John is filming a movie in Budapest, Hungary. I believe the Hot Wheels movie, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, so he will not be. We will not get an answer from him until March 17th. As to why he did that, or if we even get an answer from him, because hey, he's John Cena. You don't have to answer to anybody. But man, what a shocker to close out Elimination Chamber, man. And that was a genuine surprise. Like nobody saw that coming. Nobody. Um, there were subtle hints, but nobody saw it coming. But yeah, it's hard to do that these days with the invention of the internet and all this other things that people can easily find out information online, and some of it's true, some of it isn't true, but information is easily accessible, and that was for them to be able, for WWE and Triple H and all of them who to keep it a genuine surprise. That was a welcome sight to see. But what a great show Elimination Chamber is. It's the final pay per view before WrestleMania 41, uh, and we'll just have to see where the road goes from here, man. I'm excited. If last night if this past Saturday's Elimination Chamber was any indication of what's gonna come on the road to WrestleMania, man, we're in for one hell of a ride, man. But anyway, that is going to do it for this episode of the Classic Chronicles. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And of course, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.